Good morning. It is 7 o'clock-ish. We just got done with the workout. Today I go on shift at 9 o'clock. So we try to come to the gym at 6 a.m., get a 6 a.m. workout, because I know that if I don't get it in, that I'm probably gonna come up with 1,000 excuses during my workday to squeeze in a workout. So Anna made me do it. Why'd you make me come this early?
Because you weren't gonna do it. I already know.
50-50, she wanted to work out herself and get it over with.
No.
You didn't like the workout.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't like box squat, but
all right, so I wanted to hop on here and talk about kind of fitness and the benefits that I see from it, and then Anna could chime in if she wants. But one, let me see, where do I start? So first of all, today's workout that we went to at 6 a.m. was the High Rocks workout. So Gains Fitness became a High Rocks training facility, and High Rocks, if you don't know what that is, it's like the new fitness craze, kind of like I don't know, maybe it's just because it's on my algorithm, but basically what it is, it's a functional fitness race, and it's 8,000 meters of running with 8 functional movements. And so it starts off like 1,000-meter run, and then you do like 1,000-meter row, run, ski, 1,000-meter run, sled pull, 1,000-meter run, sled push, 1,000-meter run, farmer carry, 1,000-meter run, burpee broad jumps, 1,000-meter run, ends with 100 wall balls. Hold on, this thing got a little loose. Stand by. There we go. The little device got loose. All right, so now that I'm safe, then I can drive. So that's what High Rocks is. It's the same race every single time. So the big difference between that and like CrossFit competition is that CrossFit is functional movements, but it could be different. So it's constantly varied. So you never know what you're gonna get, and the idea is that the fittest person is gonna do well across the board. Whereas High Rocks, it's just it's literally just the same race every single time, but the benefit of that is you get to train for it and try to improve. So, and it's like both of them have like a community aspect to it. But anyways, we typically like the CrossFit side of things, but like I said, it was 6 o'clock in the morning. I had to get it in. She knows that if I didn't get it in, then I probably was going to come up with some excuses. So as far as fitness goes, what is your big takeaway on it, or why do you do it? Why do you like it so much?
I just truly believe that moving your body creates moving your mind and expands like things that you could do in your real life. So it's just a huge mental challenge, even just to get up and go do it. So then it sets your day up for success.
I agree with that. Everybody knows that when you're working out, the physical exercise causes stress on the body, breaks it down. So as you're working out, it breaks down your muscles and you grow. Like that's how you build muscle. That's how you increase your cardiovascular output. You know, you work that heart muscle, you break it down and it just gets stronger each time. Well, I think for me, the biggest thing is the mental side of it. So it definitely helps you out there. So when you're in a hard workout, specifically like CrossFit I'm talking about, you could do the same thing with like hypertrophy workouts. So like basically like the pump, you could go to like failure on that one, which would suck really bad, and then it becomes like your mind has to overcome that obstacle. But in CrossFit world, like she just mentioned now, that's like a huge benefit, because when you're working out, it sucks and you want to put it down, you want to stop the movements, but you just keep like training your mind to do hard things. So perfect example was today. We could have easily slept in. She doesn't have school, or summer school's done for her teaching it. I could have easily slept in until 9 o'clock and then went to work, and took that rest, but mentally I knew it had to get done. So we just built that through sets and reps, where we're just kind of become disciplined, or becomes a habit. What else? Another thing that I like, and you could talk about it after, is I specifically love CrossFit because it's 1 hour long. It's a coach-led class, so like everybody here knows that it's the value of having a mentor, but having a coach is really good. But the thing that I like the most is during that 1 hour, my attention is 100% like in the moment. So I'm just thinking about what I'm doing now, everything else, all the other bullshit, all the other worries, everything goes away. And in the classroom setting, like I'll admit it, I'm addicted to my phone and like scrolling, doom scrolling, getting caught up in that, and pretending that I'm being productive, whatever. But during that classroom, you just don't have the opportunity to pick up that phone. So just that 1 hour, you're in the zone. Nothing else. It just feels like really good. Nothing else matters. It just disappears. You're in the zone, and that feeling it's a great feeling. What do you think?
I would just say, like, I'm just super competitive with myself and super competitive with others. So every day that I look at the workout, I just have challenges for myself and then challenges to beat others. And that in itself just drives me to just be a better athlete, be a better person. I know that sounds crazy, but the more I accomplish inside the gym, the better I feel outside in my life.
No, that's fair.
Well, yeah.
The other thing too that I was thinking about just now was, like, if on these vlogs and me trying to get outside of my comfort zone, is that whenever I'm like doing it late in the day and I have time and I get on my phone, I notice that I think I'm like getting ideas, getting inspiration or whatever, but the reality is I'm like just clouding my mind, and I'm like actually destroying my creativity. And what I'm getting at with that is, like, after the workout, so going in before, I was like trying to think, like, should I start a workout? A vlog? What am I going to talk to them about on the way over there? And then I realized, like, you know what, just wait till after, because the feeling that I have right now is much different than even going into the gym. I feel really good, really talkative. I feel
accomplished.
Yeah, your body just feels good, like the endorphins, everything. So then I'm able to just hop on here and just talk freely, and I feel more natural doing it. Not just because you're here, but like even the last time I did a vlog after doing this, I felt like it felt good. It was a 2-part. So before I went to the gym, I kind of talked about what I was gonna do. And then after the gym, just looking at my own blog, I noticed that, like, how I presented myself and how I spoke, and it just flowed without having to think, just because my body's like feels good just from the workout.
It builds a lot of confidence.
So, and for example, we already got 9 minutes in on this little yap session here. We're almost home, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I encourage you guys to get out there. I know that this community specifically that's watching this, or likely watching these videos, we're all like on that same path, the same community of vlogging on the Osmo Action, either Action Pro or the Osmo Pocket, or some kind of like small device. Basically just a group of people that are getting outside of their comfort zone. So what I encourage you guys to do, and a lot of you are doing it already, and you can see the difference is when you do the walk and talk vlogs, you're just getting that exercise, your body's releasing those endorphins, you're feeling good, it's just flowing naturally, just the same as you would like on a different scale, but like if you're drinking some alcohol, you kind of just loosen up. Same thing with working out. So I encourage you guys to, if you guys find yourself in a slump, just to get out there, go for a walk, hit record, or go get a good workout in, and as soon as you're done, get on here and talk about your experience or your day, and you'll see a big difference on how you present yourself to the world and how you just feel. So I think that makes like a big difference in just how you are, and then hopefully that'll encourage you to get out there, work out, take care of yourself. Cool. Thanks for listening. If you made it this far, appreciate you. Have a good one. Let me know what your workout is today.